This isn't just persuasion, it's psychological warfare. Elite politicians, billion-dollar marketers, and master manipulators use these 6 tricks to bend reality and people to their will. Some call it unethical, but if you don't know these 6 tactics, you're already being controlled. Let's start with number 1, reciprocity. Let me tell you a secret that most people will never realize. The fastest way to get someone to owe you is to give them something they didn't ask for. But here's where it gets dark, because this isn't about kindness. This is about control. Psychologists discovered something insane. When a stranger gives us even a small favor, we feel wired to return it, even if we didn't want the favor in the first place. It's called the rule of reciprocity, and it's so powerful that in one experiment, people bought twice as many raffle tickets from a man just because he gave them a 10-cent soda. Next time you want something from someone, give them something first. Anything. A compliment, a secret, a tiny favor. Then sit back, because the rule kicks in, and whether they realize it or not, they'll feel compelled to say yes. Number 2, the mirror effect. There's one phrase that melts resistance faster than logic, flattery, or even money. And it's not "I love you," it's not "trust me." It's this: you're just like me. Humans are tribal animals. We evolved to trust those who are like us and to instantly put walls up against those who aren't. This is the mirror effect, the psychological hack that makes strangers feel like soulmates. They all use it. FBI negotiators, cult leaders, or politicians. They find one thing in common with you and amplify it like you're bound by fate. So next time when you want to persuade someone, find a common interest with them or mirror their body language. Even if you're nothing alike, their brain will whisper, "I trust them." And once that belief forms, it's game over. Number 3, the yes ladder. What if I told you could make someone say yes to almost anything without begging or bribing? It's called the yes ladder. And once you see how it works, you'll notice it everywhere. It starts simple. You get someone to say yes to a tiny, harmless question like, "Hey, do you like free samples? Would you say honesty is important?" These are called micro-commitments, and they seem innocent. But here's the trap. Every yes rewires their brain to see you as trustworthy, and saying yes starts feeling natural. Then bam, you drop the real request. Great. So would you mind signing this? Now here's your real power move. Stack 3 small yeses before your main ask. Number 4, scarcity trap. Why do people pay thousands for handbags that cost $40 to make? Why does a limited time only label double sales, even when it's a lie? And why do you suddenly want something the second you're told you can't have it? Welcome to the scarcity trap, the dark art of making people crave what they'd otherwise ignore. Here's how it works. The brain has a survival bias. If something's rare, your brain thinks it's valuable, even if it's worthless. So, the second you remove availability, the value doesn't just go up, it explodes. Fear of missing out triggers the brain's threat system. And once that system's triggered, people stop thinking and start obeying. Number 5, the silent pause. Have you ever said something and instantly regretted it because the other person just stared at you? No reaction, no response, just silence. It's agonizing, and that's the point. This is the silent pause, the most underestimated persuasion weapon in existence. Here's why it works. Humans are wired to fill silence. We interpret it as judgment, as rejection, as tension that must be resolved. And in a high-stakes conversation, whoever breaks the silence loses. Let's say you make an offer, and then you stop talking. What happens? The pressure transfers. They try to win back your approval. Silence shifts the power, and the one who can hold it owns the room. Use this in job interviews, sales, dating, or debates. It doesn't matter where. The mechanics are universal. Say what you need to say, shut up, and watch them fall apart trying to fill the gap. Number 6, the decoy effect. Imagine you're at a cafe. The small coffee costs $3, the medium $7, and the large $7.50. Which one do you pick? Most people choose the large. Why? Because compared to $7 for medium, $7.50 feels like a steal. But here's the twist. That $7 medium cup was never meant to be sold. It was planted strategically to make you buy the expensive one and feel smart doing it. This is the decoy effect, and it's used by elite marketers, politicians, and negotiators to control your decisions while making you believe it was your idea. The decoy isn't the best option. It's the comparison trap. How to use it. Let's say you're selling a product or pitching an idea. You present 3 choices. One is clearly bad, one is just okay, and one is the option you actually want them to choose. The one that looks like the best value compared to the rest. People won't question it. You just gave them the illusion of choice. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching.